In 3, 4. There we go. There we go. Hello. How are we? That means this one's gonna be all okay. Because I started watching. At least they're going in line now. So as long as I don't change the settings there, we should be good, shouldn't we? That's gonna be virtual 1 and 2. There we go. All right. What is it? Is that? I'll check that later. Anyways, that's working now. Um, so I've just been sitting around here getting fucking stoned as shit. Um, Enjoying myself. Um, because the world out there is very fucking. Yes, it is. But rather than discuss that, let's talk about positive things. That's where we're going. Positive places, right? You can choose. That's what I mean by you choose heaven and hell. Where's your consciousness? On the pessimism side or on the optimism side? Now, if you're God said he would that you were hot or cold, so you could straight line just devour everything. You have to go fucking looking in the hot water. You know what I mean? Go looking for you. If you were hot or cold, that you know what I mean. I wish you were either one or the other. Um, but this center, straight and narrow, is the path, right? Yeshua, straight and narrow. Walk the straight and narrow. Leaning too far to either side, you're gonna fall over. Especially if you stay there. Leaning too far, left or right, will cause you to fall over, left or right. So you won't do this. If it goes with waves of like bass signal, sine waves. It goes with everything. The timeline, negative, positive, negative, positive. The negative, because we're not there, it could be this long. It could be fucking, yeah. It could be any length it needs because we're up there. What happens is shut the fuck up and enjoy the positive time. It would take you forever just to get there. Just to get there, you go through an impossibly small, it'd be psychotic because you can't get there. You'd have to go impossibly small, nano, negative, where you don't exist and then start spreading it. Yeah. As I said from the beginning, reality is what we see. If I had to guess, probably a natural filter for our eyes to see the energy. This is all made of energy, yeah? It's all made of energy. Its positioning would make up gravity. What if, like, touch is just simply the repulsion of that energy from your energy? Yeah? Otherwise, you just pass right through it. It's like a negative and a positive. We're all tuned to whatever frequency it is, and everything else is just kind of negative to that. Like this keyboard has a touch, water has a. On those type of things, we all kind of agree. It's like no one dives in and goes, oh, one, it'd be fucking weird as shit to watch. What the fuck? And everybody start diving slow, and that'd be the thing. And then someone would start diving fast, and that'd be the thing. And then smashing, I mean, it would be stupid because we can't straight and narrow. If you could go too far, I mean, a little bit, and then go a little bit down, and then go a little bit. But we gotta go. Whoa, how far can it go? Can you push the boundary? Yes, you can. You can push the boundary. How far? It's just gonna keep on fucking going. How far? Forever. But you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing this. And you guys go, oh, how fucking high of a note can I hit? How far off of a building can I jump on my skateboard and not die? Because dying to you guys is loss of consciousness. I'm not there, so what happens to the world? See, it's the exact same thing. What happens to the world when I'm gone? What if my kids decide to, what if my kids decide to be by, what if my kids decide to touch another kid's genitals in a gay way, which is completely okay at that point in time, which is not okay now? What if they start shaving their pubic hair in a weird way that I don't like? Hmm? To impress a mate. What if the dances change? What if the fucking chicken is not the fucking one that he does? Mick Jagger chicken. What if that's no longer cool? What if no one's listening to Rolling Stones? What if no one's listening to Rolling Stones? What if they don't ever hear the Beatles? What if they never get to see the Taj Mahal? I'd have to say it's kind of good that they didn't do that with the pyramids and stuff. We would like to see it then. So what's over there? What's over there? What's over there? Maybe you already saw it. In the past life? Everybody imagine themselves as Cleopatra. We can't go back and go, I helped build this? Go me! And I just died over there. Was I like a slave? I wanted to. Really? Why? Oh, yeah. No, but like the devil can come appear as an angel of light too. The sun god. And behold, I saw the devil come down as lightning. But if you don't have that book to question it, however, hi, we're the local Jehovah's Witnesses. You captured us, brought us right into your door. And after they left, Egypt switched from a polytheistic to a monotheistic. Why? Maybe they did it right, but they all just consolidated down to one main god, And he's the same guy as that guy. Their guy that got him out of our fucking... Because we built the pyramids, yeah? And we're never going to fall. We're fucking... been here for thousands of years. We're here with Atlantis. This is going to be desert? Fuck off. No. What if the flood was... It did rain some places. I don't know how God works, but... If you look at the shape of Africa to the shape of fucking South America, and say like that, like I said, if you bring it back in and pull it together, the map, it looks like the United States was a bit more, maybe even pivoted this way and attached to South America. Actually, because it's got that tail coming down of Mexico, and it's more like it here and then blew off, or it was like more like this and then blew off, leaving that canal. What could have done that shit? Well, if you look in the center of the Gulf of Mexico, yeah, it's pretty fucking big, but it's missing a chunk, headed straight towards the Eye of the Sahara. Water, the whole thing blows up the fucking moon. Got so much mass and shifted it. You can look and see the shelf, whatever, like in the middle there, that rip. If you were to scoot America over, it pretty much, the coastline fits it pretty much exactly. But again, that blows out, tears the whole fucking thing, and shifts those mountains that were hills. They kind of like this, go as the land smushes in. Thus, fucking the water comes pouring over, and suddenly this flood takes Atlantis. If you look at the Eye of the Sahara, the reshot structure, if it poured in, hit, and then came back, another volcano blew up there, they say. Like you can actually see the traces where it's like rippling out. And then that water looks like it pours straight down, right to where the reshot structure, Eye of the Sahara, The place is called Mauritania. Atlantis, the Atlantic Ocean is right there. Now, the people that came from the seafaring people, the Babylonians were in South America and to North America. That's how those Inca and Maya structures got there. They were built when the Inca and Maya got there. They say so. But a huge destruction that, I mean, water comes blasting through and just washes everything out. Flood mythology. If it was already raining, it had already been raining for like 4 or 5 days or so. 40 days, 40 nights. I have no idea. I'm just opening my mind to other things than what the fucking people have told us, because they're the same people that came over here, slaughtered all the Native Americans, and once a year want to have a Thanksgiving for it. So forgive me if I don't want to listen to their ideology too much. And no, they don't invite the living Native Americans to come. Family and friends only, really. We're being thankful right now. I've got some mixing and mastering stuff to do. I might get to that, but fuck it, my show. Here recently has been really cool that I don't honestly know their name, but they're into the street for music scene. They've been into it for a couple of years, and they're preserving stuff that's not on the net. And I should find the name. I've been in contact with them today. It's just still a screen name anyway, so it could be anyone, anyone in the world, you know. And but they were interested in. They posted a Zygote demo we'd done way back in 2003. It had the cracked egg on the album cover. We were really just starting to figure out what the fuck we were doing. That was our first, like, actually getting the demo down. And then when we get the Misconception, that album, because our whole thing was like, Zygote. And long time ago, ex's friend, Baron, he drew this. I bought my own fucking birthday gift, but he designed this T-shirt. I designed like the Zygote thing, and on the back it was a black shirt and it had Zygote on there, and on the O, there's like a little baby, these like weird fucking, these little like wings, and he's sitting there in this, and he's kind of umbilical to the O. It's just a really really cool design. I hope I can find it somewhere, but because I was using it a lot, so. Um, but yeah, that was a good time. That was a really great time, honestly. I thought about telling the Sean Bryce story and then starting the song up. I love that shit so much. Oh man, there's a story to visit. Fuck, I can't tell you the story. Yeah. But as far as, like, I've been having a lot of time to think about stuff, and just listen. And I was listening to, I want to say it was Moon Fever, and I've noticed it before, but the presence of the voice, how the voice was pulled forward in the mix, it's like it's just stood out a bit more. Like, how the fuck it's got this 3D image? Either the microphone's really really good and captures that depth, or they have some other microphones in the room with them, like the backups that I use. Like, I mean, like a one to capture the room, you know, probably in stereo. So it does feel, I mean, you can bring that sound in of that person singing, of it bouncing around that in that little small room, which kind of brings that room forward when you accent the two together, because they. All right, well, I could also just put on a room reverb, couldn't I? And that would give it a 3D. And I tried it, and it worked pretty well. Let me give it a shot and see what's the what, and who's the how now. Do what's the huh? I don't know. Sometimes, but I don't think today was one of those days. I'm mixing trough right now. It's a sensitive button. Like a double click. You got like. There we go. All right, just bam. Kind of like a yeah. Anyways, I've been mixing trough recently, and it's going very well. I must say, it's going quite well, and yeah, we're about ready to release that 3 song EP. I've been waiting to do the four. I was like, I'm kind of cool with this. I've got the mixes down. I'm gonna do an auto master all of them, so that way they're all mixed about the same level. I'll probably use. There's one that's got a good level in mastering. Once I get that one like cleaned out, I'll use that sound for the whole to master the rest to give it like the bass frequency way to shape it and stuff, and the level of which the whole thing, and then that's done. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's been really fucking it's been fucking great. That motherfucker can play. God damn, dude. He can fucking play. Yeah. He was saying he doesn't fucking remember some of the tracks. Now, if he means some of the solos, I did a couple solos. But if he means actually like writing like some of the riffs and stuff, I'm like, dude, I've got the fucking sessions where we wrote that together, including where you're talking to me. In case you don't remember, you're just doing this in your sleep and showing up with that much titty for my bra. That's no good. I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. Yes, you will. Just how much you mean to me. You can say whatever you will. And I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. I know you don't. So much stuff I've learned in the last couple days is nuts. Like, this is actually hurting my mix. Not because it's a bad plugin, but I'm using it wrong. So let's go for a default setting on that. Now, it worked really good in my old mixes because I had a natural tendency to do certain things. With these and these, I don't do that anymore. So what I needed was extra high end on, because these weren't reproducing. I wasn't hearing the high end the way I felt I should, so I put up a little bit of a boost in that end. Now it's actually hurting my mixes, and apparently it seems like it's also cutting a little bit on bass end too. But with the way I used to mix, it had a little bit of a, but now I can hear it really well. I know what these, I mean, that was in 2003, and I just got these. Like the first day or two I was listening to them, I was really disappointed in them because I'm like, they sound like shit. And then it's like, no, they're monitor headphones, dumbass. Why don't you take off everything that you do to a mix and then mix them with that? Once I realized I was doing it wrong, which is what I got monitor headphones to hear it clearly. It's not, I didn't to hear how good I am in better quality. I wanted to hear the music as it actually sounds, and that's how it actually sounds. Is shit. Through my speakers, it sounded fucking great. Those were just really like house speakers. So, but there's another thing I figured out is like I don't, mine are just fucking killing it. The woofers I have in there are just very cheap from Parts Express. What are they? 10 inches. Yeah, they're 10-inch woofers. But I, instead of getting regular like house speaker, I got PA speaker so they could handle the fucking abuse of like really getting ripped into. If I crank the volume, because almost always the volume in my house is fucking loud if I, throughout the day. But yeah, I know where the limits are, and that's why I'm trying to sonically push a little bit because they are not pushing far enough based on a couple of factors that I figured out. But you can ask Matt Hopper. We were working on the Misconception CD Plus, and we were trying to do the CD Plus, but we couldn't get it to load without it. And then I figured out how to do it without having like Sony and several other people could not figure it out, so they had to make their own player. Figured that shit out. It was a very simple fix. You just take the not the hyperlink, it's the shortcut. It's just a 1 kilobyte file. And then you copy that and you put it in the main folder. Otherwise, like when you burn it, it's just a data CD. Otherwise, but with those right there in that main folder, the main session you can see because it burns in multiple sessions to do the CD plus. It burns the data and then the music. But with those little those little shortcuts, you can drop in a CD player. Finds it just fine. Because in a CD player, the last session it can read is the music. But in a disk drive, the first session it can read is the one that burned the CD plus data. So as long as it has the normal data it would see when you drop in a regular disk, auto run it just like any disk would. That was fucking dope. Because I was going through, I was like, what the fuck? Why won't it work? What are these? Why there's only 1 kilobyte? I have one that's called a vague misconception because it's technically working, but I didn't have those copied over. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? And I remember calling Matt up and like, dude, it is done. All right, so reset instead of just talkie all the time. My dude wants to talkie all the time. I'm gonna get some water while it plays back.
I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I don't know why you can't see just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That's I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I don't know why you can't see just how I know. Say what, say what, say what, say, say what, say what, say what, say what, say whatever you will. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to say whatever you will. Say whatever you will. That silver. Say whatever you say.
Sorry for just running through there, but that's pretty much exactly what I needed to find out. It's right at 22, so that, you had to suffer with me. You know what I mean? It's not like I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the look on your face going, yeah, it's a little better. Yeah, I guess. All right, so can say something or another, but I don't think it'd be whatever you will.
I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I don't know why you can't see just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I know you don't wanna be. Say whatever. Say what. Say what. Say whatever. Say whatever. Say whatever you will. That silver. Say what. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I don't know just how much you mean to me. You can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. Say what. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
My neck's been popping a whole lot and cracking, and so I'm getting a lot of sensation back in my shit. So it's like latent signals are actually getting through because they were compressed and crunched out there. Oh, dude, I've been fixing myself a lot here recently. My stomach had some issues. Turns out I fucking found out I'm lactose intolerant. Diagnosed it myself and fixed. Um, I don't know when it happened, but it happened. I have no idea how long ago, but it had my fucking guts like all swollen up and shit. It was fucked up. So I had like almost 2 days of like fasting, and fuck, feel great. My shit's just like the coffee creamer. I thought it was non-dairy. Turns out it is. Even a little bit, it's like, and my stomach starts doing like really weird shit. It's also, you know how you get the coffee stomach hurt? That's how it would feel like when I would drink some coffee. But I mean, people get that. And then I was like, okay, that's the stomach. It's like it's always been. But I guess when it hits my intestines, it's just, nah, we don't want that shit in here. So I've been drinking like regular coffee with just creamer. Good to go. Also, I did some like the stomach stuff. I just won't eat cheeses and shit. I'm fucking fine. Fucking fine. Plus, it's helping me slim my figure.
Yes, you will. Just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still.
This just adds to the floor noise, which causes, you know, more like how my mic right now is kind of humming back there. When you try and get like a clean track, I mean, if you're going for a live sound, it's cool because people know that it's actually recorded live. Speaking of, I found some ways to make the bass sound way better, way thicker, way fuller. I was doing shit pretty wrong. That's okay because we figured it out now, and now it's sounding fucking pretty dope, man. Mixes are so much more full now. I'm fucking loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, sure. Take it. Take it away, boys.
I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. I don't know why you can't see just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. And I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still.
Now the great thing is, okay. The great thing is that now anything that I want to sound like in the same room, there you are. I was about to look at that one. Anything I want to sound in the same room, I just go ahead and pipe out to this same Vox image, and then it'll sound like it's in the same room. But the thing is, like right here, you can see, um, yeah, it's a stereo track, so you can pan that left and right. So if I'm coming into it's its own stereo track over there. So if I wanted to have the yes you will, if it was doing the slinking around, I could pan that over into the stereo image, and it'll do the same thing through the stereo field and it'll just follow exactly where where the vocals are in the mix, and that's fucking cool as shit. But also go into the reverb and get the image where it pops out, like almost like something, like down there. Anything I do that if I make it swirl or whatever, that's going to go through that mix, and it's going to sound like, again, if I could actually get it to sound like it was going around, I definitely wouldn't put it in the same room. That way, it's very dry. The voice is just echoing, and then there's this dry thing that's kind of spinning around it, and doing weird shit. I really wish they'd have control where you could that'd be fucking dope. You could fly it basically how you want it to. You have the person standing there. I'm sure they probably get that. If not, they're probably working on it now. Like it's always got a start point. But like I said, like you can imagine like a plane, and it kind of comes down around the head, and then it circles around their body, and then kind of comes around your neck, and then goes up around, goes around your arm, goes down around your waist, and down like one leg, and then comes back and makes a connection. And if you could actually hear it, and it just randomly go the speed. Fuck, that'd be so fucking cool. Yeah, Jimmy's probably pissed. Jimi Hendrix, probably, let me in that motherfucker. Tag me in, boss. You know what I mean? Like kick all of our asses. I can hook the MIDI. I mean, because he used to do weird shit anyway. So he's gonna, I'm sure, with Daisy Chain, like the fucking MIDI. Once he's got figured out, mine set up like a regular pedal board. Here's your wall. Here's your volume. Here's your stomp the wall. Oh, you can just stomp the wall, and yeah, you can play clean in this way. Fuck yeah. Then here's your volume. You can dial it back, and it'll clean up the break. Okay, yeah. Here's your punch for distortion. Here's the fuzz you like. Here's the fucking drive to give you a bit wilder. Here's the delay. Here's the entire top is the effects rack. You got your fucking delay, reverb. Yep. Hey, can we reroute this? Yep. Can you just, yep. Can I get another one of these? Yep. Making you run 16 at one time on one channel. And be completely different. Or you can just run them on the same fucking channel and then just change the notes so that way it triggers different stuff, and then you set inside this can be like your main one. Then you could have like you had one that want to control like I said, like the one controls this, one controls this, like that. So that way it can just you know. The other pedal controls the speed. Probably even have it change like between the parameters of which one, like so it does that kind of motion. Then there's another one that goes the other direction. So you can just like number two, stomp number two. The pedals become until the reverse, so you can fly it exact opposite. Oh, we're gonna have to get surround sound. True theater in the round, not just in the front. I mean, like behind, because I'm sure he'd want to be listening to it also. Like a little podium in the center. So he can only face one way, but shit. That's why they never show at the back, because, they want to look at people's backs. That's why they wanted Jim Morrison to turn around. Turn around, turn around. I want to look at your back, dude. Apparently Eddie Vedder was kind of similar. He didn't, I don't know if he turned his back, but Lots of legends about that kind of stuff, I guess. I have to talk to the dude himself to find out for sure. So, how's the CPU? Oh, everything's going running really good on that. Sweet. Not bogging this thing down at all. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive to run these. Probably Capitol Hill, Capitol Records, Reverb. That one's probably a bit more expensive on the CPU, but that, I mean, Hitsville works really well, and the Hitsville EQ. But what's really awesome, for example, let's go back and check it out. This, I'm not sure if it's actually a real piece of equipment. It sure looks like one, but it's supposed to be basically that kind of. Does it have some modern features? Probably so. Let's see. GUI size, GUI quality, direct 2D mode, mouse sensitivity. Wow. Very specific stuff. But yeah, it doesn't have like a lot of dials to get. It's like it is what it is. You're not going to get like the side chain features apparently and all that stuff, which is fine because how many albums were made without the side chain feature or anything like that, and or just had it, It's granted it's the ideal way, but then if you think about it, that's what gave those songs and those albums that feel and intensity. Is the fact that they were doing the best they can and could with what they had. And you got to also consider it's not only that, but it's also the speaker reproduction. Their studio speakers are probably equal to some of our regular house speakers. They were just getting into hi-fi around the doors. You know what I mean? And Jimi Hendrix is like, "Whoa, it's in stereo. Wow, it's in color." And even then, they weren't committing. Just like when they went to video, they weren't committing a lot of stuff to video because tape was expensive. So you got to like Jimi Hendrix, but you don't have a lot of day-to-day life. And then as it got less expensive to do it, you start seeing more video of everything, just random shit, just like now. And then they went color. You had to have a color TV. That's the thing. You can't just have the stuff broadcasting. I'm sure they have stuff broadcasting in 4K, maybe 16, maybe who knows what they're broadcasting in right now. Who knows what they're recording in right now that we can't. It's way out of our price range because it might be in research and development still. Then how much stuff is being used on the professional, like on like those 3D things that I'll never have one, right? A digital camera, a little handheld thing that I like, the one I have right here, and this is going for fucking, I think it's $50 on eBay and Amazon. I plan on getting some more because it shoots really, really, really good graphic, but not well in low light. I know how to control all that. Then, yeah, so several angles, and it'd be fucking great. It'd be really good, and or tints the scene. It's amazing what computers can do now. So the pro version, the handheld I had at the time was close to $200. The hole in the case and everything, the not professional version. The only difference was the shell. The shell of the professional version. I'm sure if I showed it to you, you'd probably recognize it immediately. It's the XL1, the Canon XL1. And then Matt got a Canon GL1 or GL2. I don't remember which one. And he had the Echo Layla. So we had some quality gear back in like 2000. Yeah, like 2000. By 2000, I was already basically running the studio. So Matt left the Layla with me. I had it in a rack, and we'd do whatever we needed to do. I don't know if I had the 8 track at that time. Anyways, um, his XL1 was 1500, somewhere around that, and the GL1 was like 3000, and that was to record to not 8 at what was that called? Not 8 millimeter, high eight. I have a couple around here from shooting the video for Myopic Kashimar and fuck, what was the other video? Yeah, no, I used that. I used his for that. That's what made me want to get my own. Oh, I shot a demo thing of the of Fat Boy. That was, yeah, because I wanted to get people at my work to join in, and everybody was in until like the weekend. I called everybody over, and I acted out a scene that I had worked on, and shot and everything, and set up and everything with the different angles and cut and edited. And I had everybody that I had in mind for it. I gave them scripts. I believe it's like, it's just like regular acting. You just and action, and you just go act it out, and then I stop. All right. Remember, man, you don't know how the story goes. Right, right. And action. Because it's digital. I mean, I could just erase it and start over again. And or let's take one, take two. I even have a clapboard. Yeah. So I mean, I know how to do stuff really well, pretty and very clean. I even have, like I said, the glide cam. And it's smooth. Oh my god, it's so fucking smooth. And if you had something like if I was, I mean, because if you're doing something, if you're filming a shot that needs to roll, as long as like you're in like a shopping cart, you know, and someone's sitting there beside the people that are acting, and you're watching, and you're filming like this, doing like that, and someone's gonna push you, fucking put it on a fucking thing and have it pull along. And if you go faster, then so what? The scene, as long as the sound stays with them, if you like start off slower, like they say, they're walking and talking, because the sound guy would be, catching the sound. If they got a boom, just stay there as they walk past you, you know? Stick it right over their heads, right out of the shot, and just keep that fucking focus like that. But they saw the scene that was to put it together, and like their names, I had like the ending and stuff. Like there was like this black screen, and then the lettering was in black, but there's like this light back there. This is pretty cool looking spotlight, and as your name would go by, like it started out with reflecting the light down, and then right as it got to like eye level, the light would make their name pop out, and then disappear, and then the next one I gave enough time, so they definitely, and there's like, so you're like a real movie. I'm like, yeah, like yeah, yeah, and then like no one, no one showed up after that. Okay, that's cool. Was it the real movie part that threw you out, or I mean, what was it? Uh, they might have been like, "Oh, I can't act." I'm like, "You can, you just haven't yet." It's gonna take a while. That's why you're free, and you're free to leave. But it'd be very weird to change your character halfway through, and we ain't reshooting all that. It's intermission. The part will not be played by. That just change it and see if I mean, people notice, of course. Mm. Man, I can talk my ass off, can I? So yeah, um, I do wish there was like a Sherlock Holmes type fucking show, that started new. You can invest in, it would just last, like a long fucking time, and you get to like watch how it goes. It'd be really cool to get like feedback from the viewers, but too much from the viewers is gonna fucking derail us, and too much from just the people. I mean, from the directors, it's gonna fucking fail. That's why almost all video game franchises fail. They listen and try and tweak rather than put out a game like Skyrim and then let the people make it home and are still playing like fuck. It's 2026, man. 15 years later. People still playing and making new mods and readapting it. Actually, all everyone's tired of the remakes. They're not actually tired of the remakes, but they're tired of it just playing it over and over again with not a whole lot of new features. You know, it'd be one thing like if all the best mods from back then came with, you know, what I mean, each stage when you re-release it, and you could adjust like none, and there's like just a quick package. You know what I mean? Like have those people and agree to like two or three, and then other packs you can get. So you probably, I mean, yeah, the whole like it mods the whole fucking thing. Like towns of Skyrim. Oh, it's so fucking dope. You get to walk around going, fuck, people of Skyrim. They're fucking sweet, man. When I want to put out I've got a game for Unia in mind. I'd like to do Far Cry 5 engine, maybe dumbed down to Far Cry 3 or, I mean, 4 or Primal's graphics. 5's audio. Because, I mean, really, the graphics are not what people tune in for. It's the gameplay. So if that fucker's smooth, and I would love to do it in Crisis because it's a little bit clunky. But as far as I'm concerned, a few tweaks and Far Cry is pretty spot on. I did notice that video games have a big problem, and that's the ambient lighting. That's it. They could stop trying to go for so much realism if they just adjust the ambient lighting. But the thing is, they want all the minute details poking through that they forget that a lot of it's just hidden by natural shadow of the ambient light. Does it make you have to crank up your regular lights? Yes, that's why the sun's so fucking bright and so fucking far away. Why the moon does not make a good light source. Huh? Huh. Is that bad? I don't know. Is that bad? So yeah, I've been learning a lot of shit about this. Fucking jump around. Why not? Hey, how's it paying? Just really making the image of the shit stand out. So that you do get like a 3D look to the sound. It feels like you're more in the room with it. Whoever fucking recorded and mixed and mastered that whole fucking team and the instrumentalists, I mean the whole thing of Sting's 10 Summoner's Tales. I was trying to fine tune my studio now that I've got my board back. I would set my mixer, my sub in there so I can hear and feel the sub, and then I use these little small bookshelf guys and stuff. So these are sitting on top of my keyboard now. I guess I can switch to that camera, but these are the ones. They're Sunny. Sunny sold me these Fostex. They're not the best sounding, but for mixing, I use this because these are very, 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 very clear. I use these kind of like the Yamaha. There's a Yamaha speaker that people either love or hate. I think you probably love these or love these. If you had a sub, you'd love them. If you didn't, you'd love them. Because what it does is it gives you, like right here, I can sit and it's not a screaming loud volume, but to scale, I can kind of see what these are going to sound like, the big speakers out there, more closely. And that's the thing, you also need, like when it's down quiet, you want most of the clarity to be there. So you run through this, but I want the subs also because I want to fucking hear that boom. I want to rumble, you know. I love that body buzz. I try to get my mixes to fool my ears to thinking it's coming out. Like fuck, you take the earbuds out. And I've had that happen a couple times. Like you yank them out real fast, make sure because if you can almost feel, I guess your body just hallucinates. Boom, like whoa. And I've been trying to push it so that with the boom will get as controlled. So they've got it controlled. Now to get it fucking defined and whatever as I can get. I don't know, as it can get. Fuck no. That's what that guy, the 10 Summoners Tales, whoever's doing that, because I was trying to get my sub tweaked in. Boom. I read these right here, and I was playing them, and there's like a little bit of, when they're hitting, there's like tons of air coming out of that port in the back. Like tons. But not a lot of air coming this way. So that way you don't get a lot of distortion of the sound. Yeah? It all goes out the back rather than coming out the front. Again, you don't want to look at the back. Unless you got the big Brazilian. Anyway, so, don't worry about what it says when I hit B in my fucking search bar. Alright? So, I'm running the bass sound through there. And I know that's a shitty fucking. I got the bass from the sub from Parts Express. Also, because that one is a very nice. It was a very nice Kenwood powered bass with the. You can basically what this made was a very nice home listening scenario. Not for mixing. I don't use those for mixing. I don't use those for mixing at all. I use them for a lot more of a mastering, listening in the real world. In this, I can get between my ears and find out exactly how it sounds. A very nice, very. I mean, those fucking Jesus Christ, those Audio-Technica MTH40 FS. I cannot say enough shit. They don't make them anymore. You can buy a pair on like eBay or something like that. They might be going through the roof now. I don't know. I got like 5, 6 pairs. I love them, and I got another pair. It's in my bedroom, but I gotta fix the jack. I would, but I've got so many pairs. It's kind of like, and then I've got some of the ones that I got some that I don't think I've even worn since I've changed the replacement cups, which are only like $3, $4 each. So that's probably why they shred out. But they did the original one too. Put on new cups, throw that shit away, throw the old ones away. When they get worn out, There's not that big of a difference between when they get worn out. I'm talking worn. These things will like sit against my head and start getting flat. I'm just fucking, they're not good anymore. You notice I'm not getting new ones. Like, oh shit, I'm so worried about the on the earbuffs. Do the speakers work? Yeah, fuck off. It does help to keep the sounds into your ear. And focused right there. It does a bit. Not enough that I'm like, precious about it, But yeah, I set these Fostex up with that sub, and I was listening to 10 Summer's Tales, and it was so fucking clear. I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is a really good test of the system. And like, I actually listened to some of my stuff. I'm like, well, this is really good. They can do that. And they didn't know. They're not good for mixing. Get your mix set up there and then check it in a really nice listening environment. I mean, this is just like, these are not expensive. But, people at home might be listening to not expensive also. You can blow their shit because you don't want your stuff to, So I just listen to it like I bring the volumes in fairly slowly so it doesn't blow anything out. And that fucking sub is fucking powerful. And what I found is that if I do it right out of the back, it's like on that big gust of wind. That's all doing down there. Completely. All those signals right here, like these won't even reproduce in that frequency. Unless I drive it too much in that, yeah. So as long as it's pretty nice, kind of like the linear PA system. They separate the PAs in line linear. rather than I don't remember which one it's called. It's called one of the two. Um, those big walls of sound. Now they're getting like two and like a couple of lines like that and spray for like especially for past festivals. They showed Coachella or one of those ones, and they showed the one like a year or two before, you know, and then this guy was doing the sound again. As a style, as a thing that he invented. I was like, that's fucking pretty cool. Because if you go up and down, the sound does not change. But if you go this way, now it won't change. Also, it's kind of what I'm talking about. You're setting the frequency way more. They said they've learned how to like fucking like kind of spotlight sound when the sound's done well. And I have noticed that sound has been done, if done right, is being done really well. To the point where the kick is like, fuck, dude, what the hell, man? That's what, I mean, it's like like, fuck. Don't do double bass now. I know you're good. Ah, shit. Fuck. I'm gonna go seats this close. It's gonna be kung fu kicked in the chest all fucking afternoon. Fuck. It's not terrible, but it's kind of like when my friend was Joe. He had one of those boom systems in the Suburban. The windows are fucking. I felt like someone's giving me CPR. It's just because it's just all around. I had to roll the window down like. God damn, dude! You need that much bass? What's wrong with you? Fuck. There's a reason to smoke, anyways. Ears are nice and clear from mixing. However, yours are probably fucked up from having the dual sequence going out there. God, I always forget something, don't I? So let's go ahead and.
Love you still. Love you still.
not helping the image or the mix while I have it in there. It's been my, like, I've got things in there that are other mixes, and it makes room. It makes so much more room because I was trying to, not make room for Mike, but his were a little bit. I had him too far panned out. Well, it wasn't too far panned out like that. It's just I should have been like had the effects chain going like that, and then bring his actual guitars in a little bit more, so they're still definitely left and right, and they're just so fucking clean. It's fucking sick, dude. I'm gonna check with him and see if it's okay if I do it. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Like, do like a set of, oh, I could do the old, yeah, old Shoth from the SoundClick page, and then and now after those 8 songs, 3 new ones, and they're ready to go. Yes, they are. Oh, it's only one mic, huh? It's just this one now. Sweet. Fucking awesome. So I can get rid of a lot of this contraption setup, matter of fact. Just put it up here at the top. Maybe I'll do that next commercial break. So let's go ahead and do that then. bass to give it more presence and stuff. It's reinforcement of the bass, sorry.
know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. You will. How much you mean to love you still. I know you. But you can say whatever you will. I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. Gonna love you still. Love you still. Until we both lie still. I know you don't wanna be waking up next to me. Say whatever you will. That silver fork tongue is sharp enough to kill. You will. Yes, you will. I don't know why you can't see just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you You can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Love you still. just how much you mean to me. Now you can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you still. Waking up next to me, you can say whatever you will. I know that I'm gonna love you still. Love you
Okay. I cleaned the sentences out. I think I'm gonna stop right there on this one for right now. What are we looking at? 2 hours? Not bad. I think it cleaned it up quite a bit. I wish I could check it out from the beginning, you know. And, I mean, I could probably pull up the original mix, not this. This is the one I did for mixing online. Oh shit. Okay, cool. He got it. Sweet. Um, that guy. Been. What turn? No. Yeah, that goes. Oh no. Did it let it turn first? Virgin fucking fruit. You want to do? What the fuck is your problem, man? You just want to go bigger. Bigger. Yeah. It's our logo from way back. One of them. But like you can pull up the. It's got a web page. Inside of it, I everything on the disc. There is links, hyperlinks to the voice inside your head.com, which was ours for a long time. I won't say a long time, just for a while. When you had to like rent those and domain names and redirectors, and all that shit. It was a bitch, man. But they're available now. My ones I want to get are available right now. So people used to do that. If you had it and it went down, they would just watch and they would just go and sit on your name. Someone else got it for a while. They were a voice actor. I was like, at least that makes sense, because if they were a very popular voice actor, they'd be like, the voice you hear in a world where things have gone terribly wrong. One man seeks to set things right, even if it means his death. Sorry, I tell you. She sells seashells. I forgot to do my tongue twisters this morning. Or did I? Tune in next week. All right, I think I'm gonna go take a cup of water and some water, and so I'm gonna do that. Already showered today. Already exercised. Already stretched. At 170. Pow. Oh, it's feeling much better now. But that was one of the reasons it's making me want to fucking head. I think that right there, that position is just buying something to fuck up. It's wireless, so what the fuck am I doing? I should probably get like a little fucking tray thing. Matter of fact, I could probably take this off of here and just sit that on my lap. Hell, that'd be so much easier than I could just do this, just be all fucking cranked up and shit. That's exactly what it is. Fucking hold that motherfucker up. Wow. That sucks balls. It's not terrible. It's a bit better. No, I'm still pulling on it. Oh well. Alright. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this helped in any kind of way, shape, or form. I don't know if it did or not. Even if it's just like, therapeutic. To have my voice just kind of, rub in your face. In the face! Yes, in the face! Coming to America? Oh, God. Was that the one? There's one. Me and Trey went to go see. And my mom's been dropping me off for whatever movie I want to go fucking see since I was like fucking 7 years old. Like me and my brother would go to Grand Lake Theater. Actually, before that, we go to Grand Lake Theater and we move from theater to theater. And we catch like the last half of some movie. We catch one movie and then we just sneak in the next movie and see like how, and then we watch the beginning of it and then sneak in the next one and watch that one if we want to. But I mean, there'd be R-rated movies and stuff, but we got down south, and like all my friends were very fucking churchy. Like, oh, I don't know, my parents from London. I'm like, fuck that, man. We can go check it out. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah. So we go check out the movie, whatever the fuck it was, and me and Trey went to go see. I think it was Coming to America, but there was the one time, like she drops us off, like she dropped me off as usual, and then pulls off, and the guy's like, "You got a parent?" Says, "I'm like, yeah, it's fine." And they're like, I mean, are they here? I'm like, that was her that just fucking like, I can't let you in. So we sat outside rapping License to Ill for 2 hours. All right, this time you do Mike D, I'll be MC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This time I'll do it. Yeah, yeah. We're doing the different parts and shit. Mom pulls up, how's the movie? Wasn't. I want to be like, just tell the guy you don't give a fuck, would you? Just scream, I don't give a fuck, and then drive off, would you? Just once. That'd be so great. You drop your kid off and just scream, I don't give a fuck, and drive away. Guess you can come see the movie, kid. Yeah, that'd be fucking great. That'd be great for one of my movies. Like, looks to this guy that I don't give a fuck, and then just drives away. I'll be back in 2 hours. I don't give a fuck. I see you seeing me, and I don't care what your judgments are. Yeah, they're 10 and 7, and they want to go see an R-rated fucking flick. Together, they're 17 years old. Let them the fuck in. All right, I gotta go.